morning. And I wasn't sure why that was. And this began after I started with the CPAP machine. I didn't even think about the fact that there would be germs growing in this dark, warm, wet environment. But as a nurse, looking back, I should have been concerned. It wasn't too much later that I saw an ad for the So Clean CPAP sanitizer. And immediately I knew that was my solution.
So Clean is the world's first automated hands-free CPAP cleaner and sanitizer. It kills 99.9% of all CPAP germs and bacteria that can build up in your improperly cleaned CPAP.
Once I started using my So Clean machine, I can tell you that the sinus infections that I used to get with CPAP are gone. It's like getting equipment every day.
Drop of water left in your CPAP mask or hose can create a breeding ground for germs and bacteria. With its patented design, So Clean is the only CPAP cleaner that safely, effectively, and effortlessly cleans your mask, hose, and reservoir so you can breathe easy.
The mask smelled sanitized, and the air smelled sanitized, so it's a noticeable difference.
I don't worry about getting sick anymore. So Clean gives you great peace of mind that you have clean equipment. Feels great.
So Clean saves you the daily hassle of washing your CPAP by hand. Just place your mask into the machine, close the lid, and walk away.
The biggest issues I had with my CPAP machine were the inconvenience of cleaning the machine, taking it apart, making a mess. It was a chore. I know that the So Clean is going to take care of everything for me.
I don't have to push a button or anything. I just put the mask in the chamber, close the lid, and it runs automatically. So Clean has been a lifesaver.
So Clean works on all popular CPAP machines and masks. Try it risk-free for 30 days. Even shipping is free. Call 1-800-298-7941 to take advantage of this limited time offer.
If you get a CPAP machine, don't even take it home until you have your So Clean machine right with it, because they are a marriage made in heaven.
So Clean uses completely hands-free technology to kill 99.9% of all CPAP germs and bacteria in your mask, hose, and reservoir. Stay healthy, sleep easy, and free yourself from the hassle of cleaning your dirty CPAP on your own.
I rest easy knowing what I'm breathing all night long is clean, and I feel confident of that with So Clean.
Try So Clean at no risk to you for 30 days, and shipping is free. Call 1-800-298-7941 to take advantage of this limited time offer, or go to trysoclean.com. Call 1-800-298-7941 now.
Witnesses told of a good-looking young man named Ted.
Never physically harmed anyone. No.
If you want to keep playing that game, somebody's going to get hurt.
It was mind-blowing to see this happening.
This whole incident is an American tragedy.
That as he was lunging at me, the gun went off. I didn't mean to shoot.
You're saying that you're innocent, right?
Yes.
How it really happened with Hill Harper, Sunday nights at 8 on HLN.
Breaking news into HLN. We're learning that the driver behind the Whittlebat limousine that crashed into a ditch and killed 20 people in upstate New York did not have the proper license to drive that limo. We also know that the limousine failed an inspection just last month. Our correspondent Renee Marsh joins me now to tell us more about this. Hi, Renee.
Hi, good morning, Carol. Yeah, we're just getting more information about this limousine company and digging into their safety records from federal databases. We do know now that the name of this company was Prestige Limousine Chauffeur Service, located in Gansevoort, New York. Now, you just said it. The latest news or information that we're getting from the scene there is coming from New York State Governor Cuomo, who says that the driver of the limousine did not have the appropriate license. And he says that that vehicle that crashed, it actually failed state inspection just last month. Cuomo said that at this point they are now working to issue a cease and desist order for this company while the investigation is underway. Although we are learning more about the limousine company involved as well as the safety record of this company, we still don't know at this hour exactly what caused this tragic accident. The NTSB, as you know, is on the scene. So the one piece of information that we do know is that this limousine went through a stop sign. But the question remains, was the vehicle speeding? Was there some sort of mechanical malfunction as it relates to the brakes? All questions that remain outstanding. But at this hour, though, Carol, we are starting to learn more about that company, and it looks like they were not in good standing.
Renee Marsh reporting. Thanks so much. I'll be right back.
C to the O to the O to the honey, sweet is all the good that we do. By scanning that box, good goes non-stop, 'cause good goes around and around and around. Good goes around and around. Hey!
The fact is, there are over 9,600 roads named Park in the U.S. It's America's most popular street name. But all state agents know that's where the similarity stops. If you're on Park Street in Reno, Nevada, the high winds of the Washoe Zephyr could damage your sighting. And that's very different than living on Park Avenue in Sheboygan, Wisconsin, where ice dams could cause water damage. But no matter what park you live on, one of 10,000 local Allstate agents knows yours. Now that you know the truth, are you in good hands?
Face the world as a face to be reckoned with. Only Botox Cosmetic is FDA approved to temporarily make moderate to severe frown lines, crow's feet, and forehead lines look better. It's a quick 10-minute cosmetic treatment given by a doctor to reduce those lines. There's only one Botox Cosmetic. Ask for it by name. The effects of Botox Cosmetic may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness can be a sign of a life-threatening condition. Do not receive Botox Cosmetic if you have a skin infection. Side effects may include allergic reactions, injection site pain, headache, eyelid and eyebrow drooping, and eyelid swelling. Tell your doctor about your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects. Leave your mark on the world. Minimize its mark on you. Start saving at BotoxCosmetic.com.
1, 2, here we go!
Alive gives you more vitamins and minerals than leading brands. Because when you start with more, you own the morning. Alive. New Garden Goodness Multivitamin has a full serving of veggies and fruits.
It's a noisy, chaotic, confusing world. If only everyone could see it more clearly. Separate fake from fact. If only we all understood what's really going on. The world needs another Economist reader. And now you can try The Economist in print, free of charge. Visit free.economist.com, call 1-855-500-0015, or text Economist to 99000.
After a killing spree that spanned the U.S., justice was about to be served. Was the trial a way for Bundy to relive his crimes? How it really happened with Hill Harper. Sunday at 8 on HLN.
Did you know that 1/3 of Americans are affected by cybercrime? Every time you're online, your private information can be stolen, sold, or exploited. That's why you need NordVPN. Online protection trusted by millions of people worldwide. Prevent hackers seeing your transaction details. Protect your family's online activity and keep your private information safe. NordVPN uses military-grade encryption that protects your information from online tracking. In just a few clicks, you can protect up to 6 devices for just $5 per month. Don't risk being hacked. Install NordVPN and protect yourself from cyber criminals, strangers, and annoying ads. With secure streaming, malware, and ad blocking benefits. For ultimate online privacy, there's only one solution: NordVPN. Protect your family with military-grade encryption on up to 6 devices from just $5 per month at NordVPN.com/TV today.
Closed captioning brought to you by InventHelp. Call 1-800-900-0202.
Do you have an idea for an invention or new product? Do you think companies would be interested in your idea? Do you want to try to get a patent? Then call InventHelp now for free information.
Taylor Swift is now speaking her mind about politics, something she's never done before, and she's not holding back.
Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you made me do.
On Instagram, the pop star slammed Marsha Blackburn, a Republican running for the Senate in her home state of Tennessee, and she threw her support behind the Democratic candidate. In fact, 2 Democratic candidates running for office in the state of Tennessee. Joining me now to talk about this is entertainment reporter Chloe Malas and Natalie Allison, state politics reporter for the Tennessean. Welcome to both of you. Chloe, I'm just going to start with you to get the angle from the pop culture side. Taylor Swift has never said anything about her politics. She's never really waded into those waters. Why do you suppose she is now?
She definitely hasn't, Carol, and so many people for years have urged her to get political and also have speculated as to which side does she fall on. Is she a conservative, a country girl who has country music roots, or is she a, quote, Hollywood liberal? Well, she threw her hat into the ring to her over 112 million Instagram followers. This post has over 1 million likes already, Carol. And this is something of what she had to say. She said, "In the past, I've been reluctant to publicly voice my political opinions, but due to several events in my life and in the world in the past 2 years, I feel very differently about that now." She goes on to slam the voting record of Marsha Blackburn, and she goes on to endorse Phil Bredesen for Senate and Jim Cooper for the House of Representatives. And it appears that in this lengthy statement, Carol, that she's referring to the Me Too movement and also her groping case, which she won just last year against a radio DJ for alleged assault. And, you know, that was a big deal for her to take that case to court and to go after him. And so she's speaking out for the first time, and a lot of people are happy about this, but other people aren't so happy.
Yeah, well, the National Republican Senate Committee came out and said this of Taylor Swift's decide to throw her support behind the Democratic candidate. It said, if you haven't heard, multimillionaire pop star Taylor Swift came down from her ivory tower to tell hardworking Tennesseans to vote for Phil Bredesen, as that is the Democratic candidate. So, Natalie, will any of this matter? You cover politics. Do people in Tennessee really care who Taylor Swift throws her support behind?
Well, Carol, the response in Tennessee, like the rest of the country, has fallen along party lines. The Democrats, of course, are celebrating the news, while the Republicans are dismissing it as irrelevant. They're saying, we've never had the endorsement of Hollywood before. Why does it matter now? Of course, you just read the statement from the NRSC, framing Taylor Swift as someone who's coming down from her tower, her ivory tower. But the Blackburn campaign hasn't even responded to news of the endorsement.
Why do you suppose that is?
Well, we're still waiting to find that out. Again, I think part of it could, you know, not to feed the news cycle anymore. If they respond, we're going to keep talking about it. But in a lot of ways, Republicans on Twitter, Republicans who are leaders in the state are saying this doesn't matter. This is nothing new. The NRSC has come out before against Phil Bredesen for partnering with Jason Isbell, other country stars, and his fundraising efforts trying to get out the vote. And so this really isn't something new. It's obviously on a much larger scale than Jason Isbell. But, you know, maybe they can ignore it and move on.
Well, I just ask you this because Donald Trump is a big supporter of Marsha Blackburn. He's come out and publicly supported her. Is the race close, and is it possible that Taylor Swift could shift the balance?
The race is close. It's close. There was a CBS poll that came out yesterday, which is what Blackburn's campaign has been touting, that said she was up 8 points. Other polls have said that Bredesen is up 5 points or so. It's very close. Trump has come multiple times to Tennessee to campaign for her. And this announcement of Taylor Swift's endorsement of Bredesen comes on the heels of Bredesen on Friday coming out and announcing that as a Democrat, he would have supported Brett Kavanaugh's confirmation, which is something that did not bode well with the progressive Democratic base in Tennessee. So something like this, maybe it could help him.
You never know. Chloe, you were going to say something.
I just want to also say that although Taylor Swift is getting political for the first time, she's not pushing her political beliefs exactly on her followers, where she's appealing to the millennials and the Gen Z voters out there. She's a Democrat or to candidate. She's just talking about herself, and a lot of people are tipping their hat off to her for finally taking a stance.
Okay, we'll
and
see what happens.
She does note that all candidates may not be perfect. She says you may not completely agree with candidates, and she was sort of hinting at perhaps at what Phil Bredesen said Friday about his support for Kavanaugh.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll see what happens in Tennessee. It'll be an interesting race. Chloe Malas, Natalie, Allison, thank you so much for being with me on the stories. Coming up in just a few minutes, Christy Paul joins me now to tell us what's on tap. Hi, Christy.
Yeah, hi, Carol. You know, it's a pretty emotional weekend for Bodie and Morgan Miller. They welcomed a little boy. We know, but of course, this is happening just about 4 months after they lost their 19-month-old daughter, Emmeline Greer. She died in an accidental drowning, and they've taken on the advocacy route here. They want to spread awareness of water safety, but today they are holding in their arms a new baby boy. We're going to talk to People Magazine, try to get the latest on this new baby, on what they're planning to do to continue to